Who broke this? And don't go blaming each other. Don't make me call your father. Fine. You're both on a timeout and no TV tonight. Tonight, it's all about pet humans. That's right. They're not pets, they're not humans, they're pet humans. And how these incredible characters spice up our lives and even reduce our stress levels. They sleep on our beds, eat from our plates. We take them to the best doctors in town, and we talk to them as though they're going to answer us. Please tell me I'm not the only one. At least I have dogs, and I'm not the crazy cat lady. Not that there's anything wrong with the crazy cat lady. I have 2 basset hounds, Apollo and Winslow. Apollo hates thunder. So one night, trying to hide from the thunder, he went to sleep in my closet and laid down. In true Thunder Buddy spirit, and being the great mom I am, I laid on the floor and went to sleep with him. The poor thing. I woke up the next morning on the floor by myself. Apollo, where are you? Well, Apollo was sound asleep on my bed, sleeping on my pillow. He left me on the floor. But no matter the sacrifice, and no matter how tough a day, nothing takes away from those 2 funny faces staring out the window at me when I get home from work. See them for yourself. Roll the open. It's midnight. I have to get to the studio.
From Philadelphia, it's the only original late-night television show in town. Get ready for Raw Reality with Gail Casper.
They've been proven to reduce our stress levels and make our world a happier place. But exactly how far are we willing to go for our precious friends? To put it in perspective, we've got some help from a few masters of humor, the Raw Reality Odd Squad. Chosen to perform at the Bridgetown Comedy Festival, he was selected as a viral hero on America's Got Talent and author of 100 Goats and Everything Explained Through Flowcharts, Doogie Horner. And appearing at Valley Forge Casino on October 31st, Liz Russo, aka thelizrusso.com. Go to rawrealitywithgailcasper.com for more details and contact information on all of our guests. And make sure I will be tweeting during the show at Gail Casper Fan, so join in. And don't forget, no serious allowed. Any serious and you hear this sound. So welcome, guys. It's good to have you with us.
Hi, thanks, Gail.
All right, so I got to get some thoughts. Dressing up your pet.
I think it's fine to dress your pet up if there's a good reason. Like if my dog and I go to the opera, that's black tie. He's got to be dressed up for that. Like if we're going surfing, we need jams, we need goggles. But like if you're just sitting around the house watching a movie together, it's like I don't wear clothes for that, so I don't think he should
It's just
either.
sweats and just kind of hanging
or
out.
what? Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it should have a purpose for sure. But I think too, like the calendar industry would just go bankrupt if you didn't have cats and dogs dressed up in cute little outfits, you know? Like I once dressed my kitty in, I'm crazy cat lady by the way, dressed my kitty in a little leather jacket and called her Cat Benatar, which I thought was cute.
That's pretty
and
great.
Yeah.
All right, how about talking to your dog on the telephone? 33% of people talk to their dogs on the telephone. Do you do it?
I like calling my dog on the telephone and talking to him, but I don't like it when he calls me because a lot of times I'm like in a meeting and I try to explain it to him, but he's a dog, so he's like, I don't, you know.
Yeah, tough. How about yourself?
Well, I mean, as a single 35-year-old, sometimes I understand pets when they get bored and lonely. Sometimes on the road, I'll call OnStar without an emergency and talk to them. So I'm sure really they appreciate, you know, the company and hearing someone's voice. I know how that feels.
Right, and I just have Winslow. He loves He loves his daddy, so he calls his ex, my ex, every once in a while. That's about it.
Your
All
dog
right.
calls your ex?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you, do you put him up to it? Do you
I
suggest
do.
you're like, hey?
I do. Winnie, you want to call Daddy?
Do
you
that
want to call
trick.
Daddy? And he responds. He
about you.
does. He does. How about buying a car? 50% of people will actually consider their pet when purchasing a car.
Yeah, I think definitely. I mean, maybe not so much for cats, unless you have 20 of them, but definitely for dogs. I mean, it's good for everybody because there's more room, easier to clean. You don't have to, put your dog on the roof for 12 hours, Mitt Romney.
I use them as a haggling technique. Like I'll say like, hey, I like this car, but my dog doesn't like blue. Would you mind knocking a few dollars off?
Right?
And
So
then
there
they're
you
like,
go.
dogs can't
Promise
see color. And I'm like, he doesn't like dark gray, or whatever. Can you
And
just-
that way you can get a better deal? Mm-hmm. I don't see a better way to do that. How about sleeping with your pet?
I think it's immoral. I think it's wrong. And people shouldn't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Disgusting.
I sleep with other people's pets. I don't care.
Oh my,
I
that's
don't
even worse.
discriminate.
I
Listen,
don't see any other way to do it. I don't even know why this was on the card.
you need a
Just
cuddle
sleep with your pet.
buddy, I like a good, warm cuddle buddy. I'm still teaching my cats how to spoon. It's really hard.
You sleep with other people's pets though?
Well, if I'm
Reminds
at
me
their
of
house,
Superman.
Do they know?
maybe.
All right, how about shared custody of the dogs, cats? As a matter of fact, information in the divorce decree, as well as a clause that requires each party to have life insurance so that the pet can be taken care of.
Yeah, I mean, shared custody, definitely. I know people that have dogs, and that's more heartbreaking, than ending in divorce, I mean, after a few years of marriage, the dog is probably the only one happy to see you after a while, and as far as like me with cats and everything, it's not really divorce the problem. I think marriage might be the problem. Yeah.
Doggy travel accommodations. The Alexis Hotel has doggy in-room dining. The Kirkland Hotel has a yappy hour, a weekly dog-friendly happy hour.
I saw a hotel that said pet stay free, so my dog got a room and I stayed with him.
And that works.
It's a life hack.
There you
That's
go.
smart.
It's a life
That's
hack.
definitely smart. I think yappy hour I like, so I could find a man who likes to drink and has a big dog.
You can meet a dog
Yeah,
to
but what
sleep
if,
with.
what if people
Yeah, I
aren't
can meet a dog
invited?
to sleep with.
That's
It'd
where
be
you pick up your
awesome.
cuddle
Maybe
buddies.
it's just the dogs. I don't know if they're there to network
No people
or they're
allowed.
yeah,
They're
exactly.
Like, you got to
network.
keep your owners outside.
Exactly. Okay, Liz, sounds like you have birthday parties. Do you have birthday parties for your cats?
No, actually, but I was invited to a birthday party for a friend's dog, but my other friend's cats were getting married that weekend, so I couldn't attend. But, I'm all for any kind of party because I really like cake a lot. Like a lot.
How about massage and pampering? 2 veterinarians opened an animal oasis. Therapeutic massage, acupuncture, nutritional counseling, daycare, the whole bit.
If I was a homeless person, that's where I would panhandle, outside that place. It's like, those people have a lot of money and they're probably feeling really guilty.
And they can help you out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd pretend to be someone's dog if I could get pampered like that.
Oh my gosh, there you go. You know what? When we come back, an expert joins the Odd Squad. Let's see how they do.